Alright, so we're doing the questions. Right now I'm ordering some coconut water because we got a test max. I just placed it.
Let's go.
Just ordered some coconut water in glass online. In glass online. It's probably the cleanest source possible that you can get aside from just going out and getting a coconut. I wish we could find those around here. Mm-hmm. But we were doing a Q&A today. A Q&A that you post on your story. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, Shredded Sages, Dominate. Look at us on Instagram, more of our life on there for sure. So there's a lot here. We'll answer the first. I guess this isn't like really a question, but he said keeping God first. I think it is important to keep God first when it comes to just leveling up as a man. You know, physically, mentally, spiritually, like all that stuff. You got to put God first because He wants the best for you. So if you put Him first, you're gonna get the best out of yourself. And that's what a lot of people need to realize.
Yeah, and the Bible is the most famous, oldest book in the world. So that's kind of why I think it's the most legit. And if you guys think it's impossible for God to be real, I mean, how can you create something out of nothing? How can you make the earth like that? So if you think He can't make shit happen good in your life, if you obey Him and are moral, but how is the freaking Big Bang possible? It's definitely possible. So pray. Be moral, avoid the 7 deadly sins.
Avoiding the sins. Like, if you avoid the 7 deadly sins and you put God first, like, you're just gonna only be on the right path. But being undisciplined, like that could technically be like a deadly sin.
Yeah, it's like laziness, sloth.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Being undisciplined and lazy is the same thing because when you're lazy, you're not gonna be disciplined. It's like a fucking theorem and fucking if this then that. It's like, if you're lazy, you're gonna be fucking undisciplined. It's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And when you start following God's path, you start to actually uncover like what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, should I be eating this apple instead of some veggies? Or why should I be eating red meat and stuff? It's like, bro, that's what God gave you. Mm-hmm. That's what He gave you to eat. Like, eat the food that you're supposed to eat, and you'll find the path that you should be on and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what we found.
Yeah, and the even better gift that He's given all of us is a body and a mind and a soul.
In your temple.
Yeah, and you're wasting it. By being lazy, by half-assing, you're wasting. That's like the biggest disrespect. Like, oh God, here. God's like to you. I give you this free body for free. It's the best thing ever. You have a fucking life. It's the greatest gift ever. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking smoke weed and just fucking beat off and be fat and loser. It's like you're shoving that shit right in His face. That's a fucking disrespect.
And the crazy thing is, people think like we're not respecting God when we tell people to do these things. Mm-hmm. It's like, what would be worse? You not telling people these things and letting them continue with it?
Yeah.
Or telling people these things and actually helping people make a change? Because that's what we're doing in life. We're helping people make a change. Mm-hmm. But when people don't want to make a change, they'll get like triggered about it. Oh. And then they'll blame you and like, oh, you're not following God's path. And so it's like, bro, like...
Yeah, I said this thing in my story the other day saying the quickest way to get to heaven is to get in shape. And that's not literally exactly what I mean. I mean, if you get your body right, you won't sin as much, you'll have better habits, you'll probably pray more and probably be closer to God, and probably believe in Jesus more, which will allow you in heaven. But these guys are messaging me, when I said that, they're like, the only way to get to heaven is believing in Jesus. It doesn't matter if you sin. No shit. No fucking shit. But why not make the most of your fucking gifts? That's my fucking point, dumbass. You guys are like, oh, it doesn't matter, as long as you believe. Like, so I'm just gonna be a fat ass and a fucking murderer, loser, killer, and then be like, oh,
it's like a disrespect. It's such a disrespect to God and just Jesus as a whole. As when you're not putting in the max effort. Mm-hmm. It's like when you're not putting in the max effort and you're not bettering yourself and you're not doing the right things, but you're telling people to do those things, but it's like, bro, if you're not doing those things, you're being so disrespectful to the person who literally gave you life. It's like, bro, what?
Yeah, it's almost like imagine giving your fucking best friend like a nice ass house or like a Lambo, and then he like told us like trashes the house. You come in, you let him stay at your beach house, basically. Oh, stay here for a week. It's free on me. It's like a $10 million house that would charge like $10K a night or something.
And you just destroy it.
And he just destroys it. That's exactly what you're doing. It's just a fucking disrespect. Like, the owner comes back, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's what God fucking says to you when you're fucking up. And like, people get pissed because they think, oh, you're talking down. It's like, we both make mistakes still. We both fuck up. I've made so many mistakes and I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to shit on you guys. I'm just saying like, it will help you become a better person if you do those things.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that's why, that first question, put God first.
Yeah.
Put God first because everything else is going to come with that.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we say?
You choose. Sugar addiction is pretty good.
I mean, we can kind of go off of what we were just talking about, temptations and laziness.
Mm-hmm. Temptations. I was talking to my one client today. He said he's been clean off weed for the whole program. He smoked weed every day for like 10 years plus. And then he went to some concert where it was like a weed concert where I forget what artist it was, but they were all smoking weed. And he said he took one hit because it was just all around. And that's the thing with temptations. Even if you don't want to do something and you're trying not to, if you shove that shit right in your face, it's going to be way harder to resist. You're just putting yourself in a place where it's going to be a higher chance that you fuck up. Like, if you're fucking horny, you don't want to cheat on your wife, but a fucking 10 out of 10 model's like naked, touching you, better fucking like kiss you, like, of course it's going to be harder than if you're just in a fucking room with nothing there. Like, it's pretty common sense, but you guys don't want to cheat on your diets, and you just have fucking like fast food everywhere and treats. It's going to be way fucking harder.
You said it earlier too, like, oh, what's going to be easier to get shredded with? When there's a bunch of cookies in your cabin, or there's nothing but only healthy foods in your kitchen? Like, obviously, if it's only healthy foods in our kitchen, we're not going to be able to crave and eat bullshit and get tempted to eat the bullshit. It's like, it's not there. We don't have an option. So as long as you eliminate the options and you actually mentally build yourself, beating temptation, beating laziness is so easy, but no one wants to build themselves. Everyone has all these distractions around them, and they're not willing to get rid of the distractions so that they can actually be disciplined and not lazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, people will go to like the bars with their boys, and it's like, oh yeah, I was planning on drinking, but I just drank 2 drinks. I've heard that shit from my clients like fucking a million times. Like they're not supposed to drink in the program, and then they're like, oh, I went to this concert and I hit a joint, or I got a drink there. I was at dinner with my wife and now I needed a drink. Like, bro, you shouldn't have gone to the fucking dinner. What was the point of it? That's another thing.
Being mentally strong, like, bro, you can't say no to a drink. I know so many people are like, oh, how can I disguise this drink when I'm out with my friends? Like, bro, what do you mean? Just tell them you're not fucking drinking. Like, if your friends get pissed because you're not drinking, guess what? You need to get new fucking friends. Like, people are like, oh, how can I hide these distractions and stuff? It's like, bro, eliminate them. Fucking eliminate them. And then life becomes so much easier.
Yeah. It's crazy. You guys will just like put the temptations in your face every day.
When's the last time we've been tempted to drink?
Never. Like 2 years.
Last time we were surrounded by people who wanted to drink more.
Yeah, that's true.
It's literally that simple. Like, we weren't at college in a drinking scene at all. It's like, now that we're home and now that we're in Florida, like, oh, it's so easy, But and we're surrounded by just me, you, maybe a couple other guys who are like-minded, but that's literally it. Like, no one who drinks and stuff, and oh my gosh, wow, look, we're not tempted. Like, it's so simple.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's so simple. And like, there's literally a bottle of wine the owner left here. Like, we wouldn't even think to drink it. We've been doing this for so long, we don't even think about it. And that's the thing. The longer you're doing a habit, the harder it is to break it. So we've been in good habits, so it's hard to break the good habits, which is great. But if you've been in a bad habit for a long amount of time, it's going to be way fucking harder to break it. That's the thing. You're around your boys who drink. There's alcohol in your home. Your wife wants alcohol. It's like, bro, you gotta escape it. You gotta escape it.
Yeah.
Let me get my water. You can keep talking.
Yeah, just bring the whole RO over.
Yeah.
He's bringing over the reverse osmosis water. We should be drinking
Mount Valley or something. Spring water. But this isn't bad. Guys,
let me see.
Nothing but H2O in here. It's better to have electrolytes in it, but it's better than tap water or Brita because there's no microplastics, no heavy metals, no bullshit.
This guy's had a question. It says you are full of shit. You are. He said we're full of shit.
Guys, I'm terrible.
If getting jacked, getting shredded, following God's purpose, and helping other people is pleading the wrong things, then I don't even know what's right and what's wrong at this point. And we're full of shit. But I don't know. We don't have any distractions. We're not distracted by lust. We're not distracted by freaking, poison, alcohol, bad friends and stuff. It's like, at the end of the day, so many people are just distracted by stuff. It's like,
yeah,
how can you say we're doing things when we're literally not doing anything that's, sinful?
Yeah. No sins, no vices. We're just trying to improve ourselves every day. And we can always do more, can always be better. But the more shit you cut out, the better. But, they say hate comes from below. So no one doing better than us is going to hate on us. Those big dogs who have millions of followers who make millions per month, they don't give a fuck about us because they have bigger problems. But the people that are worse, those are the people that will hate. So if you hate on people, stop it. We've talked about that before. But
Losing belly fat. I feel like everyone asks like, oh, how can I lose the belly fat, bro? How can I lose? It's like, bro, you're fat. You're not gonna lose the belly fat. You're fucking fat. If you have fat anywhere in your body, I have fat right here. I have fat right here. Guess what? I can't target that fat. I have to get more shredded. So if you have belly fat, you probably have arm fat, you probably have tit fat. So you gotta lose fat. And the only way to lose fat is by moving more and eating less. So optimize your diet, eat less, walk more, lift more, and like such a basic question like how to lose belly fat. It's like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like being fat's a mindset at this point because it's more just like saying yes or no to things. You know, it's not what you do, it's what you don't do, literally. And a lot of you guys know what you shouldn't do, and that's the first step. You know alcohol is bad, you know fast food's bad, but if you can't even have the balls to cut that out first, I mean, you don't deserve to be shredded. You don't deserve to be shredded. You have to cut out the basic aspects. Guys will ask me, what fucking reverse osmosis filter do you have? What's the fucking shower filter? You drink alcohol, bro. You drink alcohol. What the fuck does this shit matter when you drink twice a week or if you eat fucking Chipotle with Cetos? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Cut out the basic ass shit first and then worry about the little hacks. Fucking dumbass, bro.
Bro, what about the blue light glasses and the freaking all the biohacking?
Oh,
like, oh shit.
It's gonna make me jacked, right?
It's like,
bro, it's dumbasses. They think they're gonna get jacked off of like fucking different water, bro. So stupid. The basic ass major things: alcohol, drugs, fast food, bad sleep. Those are like the pillars. If those aren't even optimized yet, don't fucking worry, bro, because this is a waste of fucking time. I'm telling you.
Yeah, literally. Because we were still seeing gains and we were doing not the biohacking stuff. Like we were still jacked and shredded, not doing the biohacking stuff. It's all about discipline and consistency at the end of the day.
It is.
Someone asked about how to prevent hair loss or just hair loss in general.
High DHT, high estrogen? Isn't that the formula?
So hair loss is like, there's a bunch of different formulas. The biggest thing is probably cortisol. I feel like cortisol up there. If your cortisol is up there, hair loss is gonna be chalked. Second, it's your organ health. If your organ health is off, that's why everyone who hops on steroids, their organ health is off, so they get bald.
Yeah.
Like, and also the ratio between test, DHT, and estrogen. I think if you have high test, high DHT, you're chilling. But if you have high test, low DHT, then you're gonna be cooked. But if you're high test, low DHT, there's not many people like that. There's not many people like that. So I think if you're high test, low DHT, it's like someone who takes finasteride. Like people take finasteride for hair loss, but it makes you feel like shit. You want to have high test, high DHT, and low estrogen. But that's the thing. I think some people, they get high test, but their estrogen is so high. If your estrogen is high, you're gonna bald.
It's like fat guys, like fat dads who are high test. It's like
beer drinkers.
Yeah.
If you drink beer, I know a lot of people who drink beer and they get bald and they start balding. It's like beer is gonna estrogen max you, and it's gonna, like, estrogen's the female hormone. You should have some, but if it gets too high, you're gonna get chalked. So you want to avoid even most alcohol. Very estrogenic. If you see someone drinking alcohol, it's like the biggest factor on just like how you're gonna age. And it's also like age health as well. Like also when you get older, so optimize your longevity.
Yeah, and they say like a steroid cycle, taking it like 1 or 2 doses a week, like a light steroid cycle. I think it was like Anavar, maybe a low dosage of testosterone, is apparently less bad for your liver and kidney than drinking twice a week.
Yeah.
Twice a week. So like, let's say you want to get we're not on steroids, but like basically if you didn't drink and you had the perfect diet, it would be healthier to take fucking steroids than drinking twice a week every weekend for the rest of your life. It's like, we're not on steroids. We're going to live long and be jacked, but it's like, you guys think alcohol is not that bad, bro? All these fat dads, high test, high estrogen, it's like, they're estrogenic, they're fat, but they're like high test to like yell at their kids and fucking like be sports coaches. It's the exact same thing. And then if you're low test, high estrogen, you're just like a skinny fat soy boy who's just like a pussy, basically.
Yeah.
That's like the worst combo, guys. Men aren't supposed to be like that. In 2025, the news makes it seem, oh yeah, tranny this, all this bullshit. Guys, you're gonna have anxiety, depression. I'm pretty sure 50% of trans people commit suicide. Or maybe, it's 50% of the suicides are committed by trans people. I forget what the statistic is, but guys, I say this out of love for humanity, not out of like hate on like trans people. I'm just saying, like, if you're a man and you're feeling like you're gay or low test or you want to become trans, like,
get your test up.
Yeah, get your test up. Before you decide about getting gay, whatever. I love all humans, but like before you be gay, get your test as high as possible and then reevaluate that shit. Put the fucking lust aside, put the sex aside. Self-improvement, don't worry about that shit. Get high tested. I guarantee if you go back, you'll probably be straight. But
I was gonna say another thing about the balding. Like, people don't realize, like, there's toxins. Like, heavy metals is another big thing. That will make you bald, like, if you're getting a lot of heavy metals. Also, fluorescent lights. I saw a thing that says, like, fluorescent lights kill the, like, membranes in your hair. The cells in your hair. So, if fluorescent lights are, like, killing some of the membranes and the cells in your hair, like, you're like, frying your scalp. So, fluorescent lights. Like, toxic things. I think when you become more connected with nature, you bald less. And, you're not maxing out your cortisol and all that stuff.
yeah, I mean, nature lowers cortisol.
Yeah.
Grounding, swim in the ocean, sunlight,
Yeah,
in the morning, sunset, bro, it all lowers cortisol. And I
Yeah.
know we have to work in offices, we have to work inside, have to take calls and go on our laptops, but if you could get outside the most you can, that's going to be the best medicine for you. Lunch break, go on a walk, go outside. The more you're outside, the better.
Let's see. A little bit of acne left over. Diet and physique locked in, but shower filter on the way. See, this is the thing.
Oh my god.
This is the thing. A lot of people, they'll be like, I can't get rid of my acne, but my diet's dialed in. It's like, okay, are you not cheating on your diet? Are you not eating any foods that disrupt your gut? Because acne comes from your gut at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god.
can you eliminate anything that's destroying your gut? And a lot of people like, I'm eating clean, but I'm eating spinach. I'm eating quinoa.
Pesticides, estrogens, phytoestrogens. Bro, if you have those red pimples that are like inflamed and they're like come up, those are not from like sweat. That's not from the outside. That shit comes up from underneath, from bad diet, from bad hormones. If it's like a little blackhead, like the little ones you just squeeze out like on my nose, that's from sweat. If it's those red ones that are nasty and big, that's from bad hormones and bad diet.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what I didn't realize because I would get them. Like, it wouldn't make sense. Like, pimples form from, like, if it's a pimple forming from underneath, like, it's from your hormones. Your hormones. And I didn't realize that. So I would listen to these people who'd be like, use this face mask. Use this cream or this moisturizer. It's like, bro, none of that stuff. I don't use any moisturizer. All I use is, like, beef tallow. All I use is beef tallow. Aside from that, I don't use anything. It's like, wow, I fixed my diet and my acne went away. It's like, that simple. But you got to ask yourself, like, one, are you locked in with the diet? And are you actually avoiding all the bullshit in your diet and just avoiding everything, like being as optimal as possible? Because the more optimal you are, you won't have acne.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would say diet's probably the most important thing when it comes to your health. Like, that's what your body's made out of. Every part of your body is from food you eat. If you're eating bullshit, bro, you're going to have so many fucking problems. And then if you mix foods together, like you stack them up, that's when, like, there's chain reactions. Like, you know how when you eat seed oils, you get inflamed, and then when you eat seed oils, you get sunburn. It's like a chain reaction. Like, if you eat a clean diet, the sun doesn't fuck you up. And then if you mix seed oils with like medication or seed oils with corn syrup, it's like combos that we don't even know the exact things. Like, there's chemical reactions in fucking chemistry. When you mix two things, there's a big explosion. Like, imagine all the processed crap, like microplastics with heavy metals. We don't even fucking know how bad it could be. That's why it's like, be as natural and as clean as possible just in case, so we can live long.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Exactly. That's 100% of the reason.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like when I was a freshman, I had a ton of acne. But sophomore year, even when we cut out all the stuff, I would still have acne, but it just went away. So like that's when I noticed, like, the more you lock in, the less acne you'll get. Like even when we were doing junior year, we were doing the buns and the bagels. Like I would still get some pimples here and there. That's why.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I thought it was mainly dairy for me. Like, I didn't know about seed oils, I think freshman year, but like high school, I knew dairy was bullshit. And I cut out dairy, my acne got better, but there was still some, like, around here. And then, like, it was because in the cafeteria, they would cook us chicken covered in ham spray and canola oil. And then we would get fucking eggs on this Teflon pan with straight canola oil.
School lunches?
At freshman year of college.
Yeah.
But in high school, I was eating school lunches too. But no, freshman year of college, I didn't know about seed oils, and I was eating them every day, like every meal, because
we were inhaling seed
and
oils.
that's why acne.
Those omelets there was a video of one of our friends getting one of the omelets, and it's literally in like a puddle of seed oils. It's like 1 cup of seed oils.
Oh my god, we gotta put that on there, bro. It's like this fucking plate that's like covered. It's just like He's like,
we'll pop up a picture. We gotta remember to pop up a picture on this because oh my gosh, it's so nasty. It's just like, and we were eating that shit multiple times a day.
Oh my god.
Not just like one time a day. It's like multiple times we're getting those omelets. We're eating probably the worst of the worst pasta ever.
Oh my god. Carton eggs wasn't even whole eggs that time. It was like the scoop eggs. Like
yeah,
it's pasteurized, so you don't
pasteurized eggs.
Yeah, when it's pasteurized, they boil it. It's like pasteurized milk, pasteurized juice. If you've seen our videos before, you know it's bullshit. You don't even absorb half the micronutrients in there, so it's bullshit. It's like processed everything. We're just like lab rats. So that's why we weren't. That's where
it's like straight protein, like just like egg whites have to destroy your gut if you get pasteurized egg whites.
Oh my god, I'd be farting up a storm.
Yeah, like acne's just diet.
Yeah, but yes, seed oils and corn syrup and dairy are the ones that fuck me up the most for acne.
Binge eating?
I mean, this is decent. I feel like when you just have no idea about how nutrition works, that's kind of when you binge eat. Like when I was in high school, I had not a clue about anything. Like I would get like a whole like king size bag of chips and just like eat them. Like if I was hungry at nighttime, I skipped a meal because I was busy beating off. Like, oh, I'm just gonna grab like a massive thing of like chips and just eat like the whole bag of chips. Like I didn't know about like macros, micros. I was like, oh, just eat this. I'm full now. It's like counts as a meal. Like I would eat snacks.
Yeah.
People who eat snacks as whole meals are just like killing themselves. Like I see these people in the hood eating like whole bags of Cheetos like for lunch. I'm just like hot Cheeto girls.
People
like,
who snack or just.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I mean, and processed sugar is more addictive than cocaine. So, you know, anything that has sugar in it is gonna fuck you up.
That's another question. Sugar addiction.
Yeah.
These people aren't asking questions; they're just like stating things. Like none of these are. How much fruit should be consumed per day? Probably like 3 to 4.
Yeah, 3 to 4, maybe more if you're bulking. Less if you're cutting.
Yeah, 3 to 4 pieces of fruit. You want to have fruit as like hydration and like some sort of your carbs. I think like fruit being like 50% of your carbs is good. If you get like, maybe a little more. Maybe like fruit and honey like 70% of carbs, and the rest is like rice and potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just say use rice potatoes like to have like right before the gym, but just to function. If you're not lifting, if you're cutting, then that's when you just do mainly fruit. But if you're lifting, the more lifting you do, the more carbs I'd say.
I got a question, like it's not on a question, but if you could go back to freshman year of college, but you could only say one sentence to him, what would you say to him? To influence how he does things in the future. You'd only say
like
one
for
sentence.
health and fitness, or just like overall?
Anything. You could say, you could say about health and fitness, or you could say something like, you could just be like, bro, escape the matrix or something. Like you could say something like, what would you actually, if you could only say one sentence to him to try to maximize where you go in the future, what would you say?
I think it would honestly be, the thing that would stick with my past self the most would be, this is like not even that much of a mindset, it's like, eat single ingredient whole foods only. Or like if I could tell him the fucking diet that I'm on right now, because, you know, I could tell him like, you know, don't regret anything, question everyone, don't trust the government. But like, he's not gonna be able to apply that every day. The thing is, if you optimize your body to the max, like if I got my old stuff as jacked, as high test, as smart as me now from the diet, I would just figure out shit way quicker. I'd be way smarter, way more motivated, way more aggressive, way more confident. But like you could say like, oh, become a fitness influencer. I'm like, oh, that's vague. Like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. But like, if you just work on your body, building up your body and your brain, which is through your body, things will just fall into place.
I think what I would tell myself is, I would say to myself, I'd say, avoid every single distraction if you want to escape. Like, I knew when I went to college, I still knew, like, college was bullshit. Like, I didn't really have a reason to going. I was just like, oh, I want to make money. Like, oh, I want to go to college to make money. But I don't think anyone goes to college, I want to be an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in finance.
Yeah, no.
I want to go be a communications major. Like, bro, at that point, you're just like, bro, you're just screwing yourself over. But And that's when I knew that stuff, but I didn't know how to get there as quickly as possible. Like, how could we be in this situation 10 times quicker? Is if you avoid all the distractions. If you avoid women, if you avoid bad friends, drugs and alcohol. If we cut out all those things even sooner, we would just be here even sooner. So I would say avoid the distractions if you wanted to escape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are both good ones. If we ate clean perfectly from the jump, we would have avoided the distractions from the jump.
Yeah.
We would have had a bigger plan or goal earlier. You define your goals as soon as possible, because if you don't have any goals, you're just going to the day to day. It's so easy to fall off. But if you remember in the back of your head, we would be like, 1 million followers, help people, go viral, make videos, support our families. If you have those goals, it's so much easier to work. But when you're like, 9 to 5 job, take care of the bills, that's it. It's like, oh, whatever. You're just fucking like coasting through life. But if you I know it's corny, it's like set bigger goals. Maybe for you it could be get a 6-pack, and then you could get a 10 out of 10 wife.
Yeah. And
then it'll make you better in your job. You'll have more energy. Like, those should be your goals. But if you don't even set those out and you don't actually write it down or really remember it, it's so much easier just to succumb to being average.
Literally. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a question, if you create some question, this last question, he's going to create.
What was the biggest mistake that you ever made?
The biggest mistake that I've ever made?
Maybe like biggest sequence of mistakes maybe too, if they're like related.
Probably the biggest mistakes is probably just being too pussy in high school. Like, I was too low test in high school. Like, I would always bounce back from doing different sports. I never committed to a sport. I wasn't jacked or shredded at all. I remember I went to a lacrosse practice, and it was the first lift, and me and my boy Sam were doing bench press, and we put on a 45 and a 10, and I just got fucking pinned by that shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I had to go down to 5-pound plates, and the coach saw that, and he was like, damn, this kid's shrimp. And I was like, bro, how am I this fucking weak? How am I not even benching barely benching, what is that, 65 pounds? And that's when I knew I had to get stronger, because I had the most skinny genetics ever. So I would tell if I could go back and the biggest mistake is just not being high test sooner, because I was just a fucking soy boy.
Yeah.
Just being a fucking soy boy.
But I do think that going back to, I said the diet's the biggest question. I tell him to eat whole foods. The thing is, if we were eating this from day one, we would have been way higher tests. And then when you're higher tests, we wouldn't have been soy boys.
Yeah.
So it's the diet. The diet from what our parents gave us, frozen meals. I would get cold cut sandwiches, cereal for breakfast, so with soy milk. Those things made me low test, which kept me in the trap of just not wanting to do anything great. You guys think half the shit we say, it's insane, it's crazy, it's because you're low test. If your test was high, it wouldn't seem that crazy. And that's the thing, your test starts with the fucking diet. So if you were fed bullshit from your parents, which isn't your fault as a kid, if you were fed good shit, your life would be so much fucking better. And that's the thing with my kids, they're gonna be eating steak, eggs, getting vitamin D, no poisons, and I guarantee it's gonna be way easier for them to be great than me starting off with being a soy boy, 160 pounds at 6'5", with acne, pale, no abs, oh my god. If I was just lifting and being outside and tan and shredded and handsome from the clean diet, oh my god, confidence. Oh, I try new things. Oh, I'm more jacked than people. Oh, my brain works, I'm smarter than people. Oh my god. Bro, eating bullshit is literally just wasting and throwing your potential away. I think the reason we're successful or smart enough to make viral videos, and I have 100K on Insta, he's 400K. The reason we were smart enough to even figure that out was probably because our diet was
diet and the lifestyle.
Literally.
Yeah.
No one in college was fucking eating. Nobody in college. 4 years, they were fucking eating shit. Chipotle DoorDash, all the frat guys. Chipotle DoorDash, fucking cafeteria food, donuts, alcohol every weekend.
Cheesesteaks.
We were so much better with our diets, and that probably.
That is why that's what made us escape.
Yep.
They're just being locked in more. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Just lock in the diet more.
It's crazy.
Just lock in the diet more.
Yeah. I had one of my clients, I'm not gonna say his name, he was a drunk drug addict. He was 40 or almost 50 years old. And he just didn't have a job, he's in debt. This isn't on me, if he took action, but we got him on the diet, got him in the gym. he like got his shit back together. He got a job now. He's making like 10K a month, like from this job, like working. Like he's making money. Like if he didn't get high test and have the balls to quit the weed, you know, start working more, he wouldn't have got there.
Yeah.
It's like the test went up, motivation went up from literally just eating different foods.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's the
crazy.
easiest thing you can change too. It's the easiest thing. Just eat healthy.
Yeah. But it's like, it's easy, but at the same time, you look around everywhere. 95% of the shit in the grocery store is ass.
Well, yeah, it's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy. I'm gonna say it's simple. It's
simple,
so simple.
yes.
It's so simple, but if something's simple, it doesn't mean it's easy. So remember that.
I had a client say like, yeah, you follow the plan, it's simple, but you know, it's like, you just have to know exactly what to do. It's like, cut out the bullshit. But there's a lot of bullshit out there. But
that concludes the video. Follow us on Instagram. We already said it earlier.
Dom Nutrition, Shredded Sages. I think it's in our YouTube bio. But I feel like if you see
you haven't been putting shit in the bio.
in the channel,
in the bio now. Yeah.
Not the
the
video
right.
description. But
we'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe vlog tomorrow.
Vlog
tomorrow. We're testing.